first things first. Scale of 1 to 10, I give it an 8 out of 10. All right, the 8 out of 10. And the reason why I give it the 8 out of 10 is because of two things. You don't have the feature like in the old Apple TV to use the Apple TV remote. By not being able to do that, now you can't type and you can bring up search stuff real quick on your phone and be able to type stuff in. All right, the next thing is the interaction between your apps on your phone and the apps on the Apple TV. For example, you got Periscope or Instagram. Now, the features that I got on my phone, I want to be able to hit the like button, type in a comment, whatever. On the TV, I know it's just for displaying purposes, but just like you got the interactive games on the TV, you should be able to have the interactive features on the through the apps on there as well. I want to be able to hit the like button while it's up on the big screen. I want to be able to type in a comment real quick. Hence, the reason why the application to be able to use your keyboard on your phone is going to make that much more interactive. Now, the setup was great. In fact, part of the setup was using your phone to upload apps to the system. All right, so I'm thinking, all right, great. I'm gonna be able to use my apps the same way I use them on my phone. Wrong. But Apple. That's the only reason why I'm giving you 8 out of 10. I'm quite sure there's some third-party apps out there. Maybe some stuff I don't know about yet to be able to type the search in there, just like the Apple Remote app from before. But that's the only reason why I'm giving you 8 out of 10. Let me be clear. I'm not anti anything. I'm pro Apple. Don't get me wrong. If a product comes up out there that's not Apple and it's just a wow factor, I'm not going to nix it because it's not Apple. All right? I just like Apple for my ecosystem. It just works good. Quick look at the layout. All right? You got your USB-C. You got your HDMI. You got your power cord. You got your Ethernet connection. Pretty much everybody uses it for Wi-Fi. So nobody's really going to use the Ethernet. The kudos points. Having Siri on a remote. Having a swipe touchpad. Up and down. Using the HDMI power to send a signal to your TV to turn it off when you turn the system to sleep. All perfect. All that, everything else is great. The layout, the format, how to display, how to interact with QVC. That's another thing. Make more apps available for you to do interactions and purchases through that. The way you ask Siri a question, it brings up the information at the bottom screen. All that's perfect. Only thing I'm telling you is not perfect is the fact that you can't type and interact with the social stuff that's going on. Hence the word social media. You want to be able to interact, whether it's on your mobile device or whether it's on Apple TV or whatever, you know. But everything else, hands down, just like Apple, like always. It looks good. It feels sturdy. I like the feel of it. I like the weight of it. You know, I like the finish. All that stuff looks good. So, in closing, scale of 1 to 10, Tech Dad gives it 8 out of 10. Alright? Until those other things get fixed, I'll be glad to give it a 10 for 10. As always, stay techy.